Hi, I'm Kate Swanson with Art Impressions, and I am excited to show you some new pop cards today. We are going to be using our new Tea Party pop card. These are made to be used with our pop card template, so we have a little template, just grab this one and they will work with any of our different pop card sets. So you're going to use this along with, they have a full set of stamps that you can see here, as well as matching dies. So everything has a matching die, and you can see these slits right here. Those are going to go through our pop card template. So I'm going to show you how to assemble one of these really fun and beautiful images. We are going to use, this is going to be the final product, so you can see how it pulls the image all the way open, and it has a three-dimensional opening for this template. So the template comes down and it lifts up each of those layers, even pops up this little T tag. So let's get started. I went ahead and stamped and colored my images. So I used alcohol-based markers, but you can use any colored pencils, water-based markers, anything you want to use for creating these beautiful images. And I'm going to go ahead and die cut these. So I'm going to take my pop card template and I'm going to use that one in a corner. But in the meantime, I'm going to secure all of my sweet little dies to this. So I'm going to take my largest, which is this teapot and the beautiful tulips behind it. We're just going to align it. I can see top and bottom exactly where I need to align my die. I'm just going to use a little piece of washi tape to secure it so we can keep it in place. All right, so now we just need to simply die cut our images. I'm going to use our Big Shot machine from Sizzix and our Ocean Sparkle cutting plates that are exclusive to Scrapbook.com. So we're just going to run this through. If you hear any cracking, that's perfectly fine. That just means the dies are working. And we're going to take it back over to this side. And you can see all the beautiful pieces. They're already ready to fly out and be made into a beautiful card. We can just pop out all of these fun different pieces, our little teacups. We've got our template die cut. We've got the handle done. So now we've got our pop card pieces all die cut out. We can go ahead and use our little pop card template for all of the pieces to rest on. So it's got two little dashed score lines in the middle, and we're just going to fold on those and make a little plateau. So it's got just like this little kind of U shape, you could call it. We're going to use it this way today, so all of our pieces are going to rest upwards this way. I've got my die cut pieces, and I am just going to feed these through the openings, and it's got those little notches so that you can go pull the card down and then pull it up into place, go to the next slot and down and up. We're just kind of feeding it through these little pieces. So there's the first one coming from the back towards the front. It's got these little arrows. We're going to want to try to keep those arrows as straight as we possibly can. That's going to be used to pop up our little T tag at the very end. So I'm just going to feed my way through. These notches are made to just go up and down in either direction so that you can get your image all the way through the front. So you can see our U shape still, and we've got our one big piece on the back side. We're going to move to the next one, which is that pie piece or that cake piece and the little strawberries. We're going to take one side, feed it through that slot. And the really cool thing about these sets is that you can use them, all you're making is paper. So you can use this three-dimensional card base and create such beautiful interactive images with just a couple pieces of paper, just like so. Again, have that U shape, back piece, middle piece, and we're gonna put the top piece on next. But before we do that, on the back side of it, there's these dashed lines, cut lines. So we've got two vertical that the little arrows are going to go through, and one horizontal. And that horizontal is made for our little T tag. I'm going to trim this down just a little bit so that I can get it really close to the edge of this image. I'm just going to follow this little square piece. I'm just going to feed this through the front side of that horizontal slot. Just feed that through like so. From there, we just put our little arrows through the last one. This one, since the pieces are a little bit small, you might want to get your arrows started and then use your tweezers to pull the image through. So once you've got the little arrows pulled through, you can see again, here's our U shape, and it even pops up that cute little tag straight out this way. So next we're going to get this into our card base, but we're going to use a little piece on the inside of our card to create a little tiny pop-up. So all we have to do for this, I cut a little 1/2-inch strip, and I'm going to use it towards the center of my card. And I'm going to just put 2 little 1/4-inch cuts on either side of my little slit. And then we just invert this little fold. So I'm just going to bring it up and close it so that I can get a folded over little pop-up piece. From there, I'm going to glue this base into the card. I just made a little 6-inch by 5-inch square, and I scored it at 1 inch. So this is a 5-inch square piece. Get that centered in our card, not covering that score line, just a little bit to the right of it, and close our card. From there, we're going to use a really strong red line tape adhesive, and I'm going to make sure that my pop card is folded all the way to the right, because when I have my little arm to the left, it's going to pull up this way. So we're going to take this little red line piece and just put it on the back part, really the plateau of your template. That's where you want your adhesive. Peel that off, and with it pulled all the way to the right, you can see how it's going to lay in the front of the card. I want to make sure that this is vertical. I'm just going to set it so I can see it on the outside of my card, like so. To get that pop-up motion, we're going to use this arm to extend to my little tea party pop-up. I'm going to trim this down just a little bit as I measured where it is. We want to put some red line tape on the top of our pop-up piece, and I'm going to put a little piece of the red line tape on the right side of my pull strip. Put it on the top of this pop-up piece, and we're just going to slide this arm behind the image while it's closed. I'm going to close it all the way, and I'm going to stick it to my pop card. And now you can see how easily that little pop card comes up, even popping up that little tiny T tag. I just love the 3-dimension of this image. Let's finish this card off with the sentiment. I just stamped this on a piece of paper. A spot of tea fills with glee. And all of the paper on this set is from the Tea Lightful 6x6 pad from Pebbles. I absolutely love this set. It's so versatile. I get so many uses out of all the different designs. And it just fits perfectly with our little pop card. Let's glue this on the inside. And for the last final touches, I'm going to add that cute little tulip over here on the front of my card. And you can see how fun this full moving image, a really special and beautiful card to make for a friend. So for this tutorial, we used our Tea Party pop card, but we also have a beautiful floral birdhouse. We have a kitten vanity, the singing snowman, as well as a haunted mansion. All such beautiful, interactive, fully moving 3D pop-up images that you are going to love. Make sure you grab your pop card template, because that's the important piece that makes all the mechanisms move. You only need one of these, and there are even more pop cards that you can grab at Scrapbook.com. Thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happy crafting!